Hello and welcome back. My name is Sommerville Johnston. I'm a therapist and yoga instructor. And today I'm going to be guiding us into an awareness of our bodies that is intended to be grounding and slowing and centering. So here we are, it's October, fall, leaves are starting to change, the weather is starting to get a little cooler, we feel the winter coming, the nights are longer. And in general, in the yogic traditions, Ayurvedic traditions, fall is seen as a time of a lot of airiness, a lot of movement and transition, and we benefit from slowing down, grounding ourselves. We often might think of grounding in terms of putting our feet on the ground, feeling our seat in the chair. Today I want to offer a different perspective. So oftentimes when I think of in the nervous system feeling activated and in that place of threat or stress response of what's next, I think of moving into the future where our center of our energy gets pulled forward, like what's next, what's next, what's next. That might show up just in the place of what do I need to cook for dinner? What am I doing for the kids this weekend? How am I getting ready for my next work project? Or it might show up as what's going to happen with my medical treatment? What are the unknowns that lie ahead? What's happening with the risk of exposure to COVID? And more of a threat orientation to what's next. All these questions, of course, are valid, and we do have to take time to make plans in our lives. And yet, if we're constantly living in the space of the future, then our nervous system is staying in an activated place, and our body is staying tense, and we're disrupting our digestion. We're developing chronic pain in our bodies. We're finding ourselves exhausted just by our unrelenting mindset of anticipation, anticipation, anticipation. One way I like to conceptualize this is also that my energy is like out in front of me, right? So I'm going to guide us through an awareness of the back body and also offer some suggestions of how to literally move in the world in a way that supports slowing, softening, coming back into the present moment, and hopefully reducing the anxieties, the stressors that we inevitably find ourselves in. So I invite you to take a nice seat. You're welcome to stand for this as well, or lie down on the ground, but finding a position that doesn't require a lot of efforting, a lot of holding. And if it's comfortable to close your eyes, to do so. Otherwise, just a soft gaze downward. And without trying to change anything, without like switching on that deep yoga breath or taking a big exhale, just notice where you are right now. And specifically, if I were to ask you to pinpoint the center of your energy, where would that be? Would that be in your chest somewhere, in your stomach? Would it be maybe out in front of you? So gain a sense of an image or a location of where the center of your energy is. Make note of that for a moment and then let it go. And next, I invite you to notice the back of your body. And this can be trickier than it sounds, like noticing your shoulder blades. Where do they hang out? Notice your spine, or even where you imagine your spine to be. Notice the back of your neck, the back of your head, and then coming back down through those shoulder blades, down the spine. Notice the back of your lower back, the back of your hips, and ultimately your seat. And as you feel all of this, imagine that it's a container that you get to rest back into. Like your own lazy boy recliner that is your back body. Except it's not lazy, it is strong, it is solid, it is safe. And as you feel your energy moving back into that container, maybe you even lean back a little bit in your chair. Really feel your back body, even if it helps to have it in contact with something, as your container, as your safe container, and notice what that does or allows for in the front of your body. Notice as you feel your back body sweetly supporting you. Notice if the center of your energy can move backwards a little bit, like resting back into the true center of your body, with your spine and the back of your rib cage offering support. And then perhaps your heart, the front of your chest, your belly can soften a little and let go, feeling that you are held. Notice your breath. Perhaps it softens or slows a little. Allow it to change if it needs to. And then imagine from this place, if you were to, once this little video is over, if you were to move to the next activity in your life, but hold on to this sensation in your body. Holding on to the container that is behind you, feeling the center of your energy inside of your body instead of into the next space in front of your body. How might you move differently? Like literally, how might your body move in such a way that you keep this container? And I'll invite that you might consider that the container is bringing you forward, is kind of scooping you along, and that you're moving from your back body, sweetly holding and supporting your front body, rather than feeling pulled forward by some string of anticipation that's pulling out forward from you. This might be challenging to bring into the body, so I encourage you to play with it and make it your own. If you're ready to come back to the space around you, you can open your eyes, but still see if you can hold on to that awareness of the back body. And then in little ways, today, tomorrow, perhaps it's just, like I said, when getting up from this activity and moving into your next part of your day. Perhaps it's when you park at the grocery store and you're just walking through the parking lot. Or if you're at work, making your way to the bathroom or the snack room. Or if you're at home and you want to go check on someone or spend time with another family member. As you move and make transitions from place to place, can you feel the back body and like turn it on, bring awareness and intention into feeling the back of your neck, the back of your head, spine, back of the rib cage, shoulder blade, as this sweet container that is bringing you forward. And then notice what happens and notice what changes and get curious, how does this even change your thoughts? My experience and my hope for you is that it allows your body to soften and enter that parasympathetic nervous system zone that I've talked about in other videos, which you're welcome to tap into, of a rest and digest. And that place of safety and calm then allows your mind to slow as well. Have fun with this, and I'll see you next time.